So here she is. Got everything is primed pretty much. Just got done priming. Where's the finger? Just got done priming the fuel system over here. See, it runs 60 pounds running, and then I don't know what are we at, 32 or so. Blood down to fuel system's all charged up and working. I got through this is 4 gallons exactly of antifreeze here. Got the good old purple stuff. Looks hella dirty in there, but it's brand new. See the purple? Anyways, that's Mopar stuff there. Yeah, just got the bag over this. Let me get that plastic out of there. Let's just, keep all the dust out until start this up. And then I'll put that lid on here. I got a nice cool lid for that. But yeah, everything's done here. Oil's in the engine. Checked with the dipstick. I marked the 6 quart mark and I filled it up, or I marked this 5 quart mark, that's 1 quart low, and I filled it up to 6 quarts, marked that. So the dipstick's marked, and then I threw in 7 quarts so it fills up my filter. Actually, I threw the 7th quart in the filter, and then I got another quart for my oil cooler, thermostat, and all these lines. I don't know how much it's going to take, but it's marked, so we'll see. Anyways, yeah, that's the oil. Fuel system, antifreeze is up and running, or it's ready. Nothing's leaking yet. Brakes, even got the brakes. I just bled out the master cylinder, bench bled it, and then got it to drip out at all 4 wheels. Same with the clutch, bench bled this fucker. Got it to drip out. I'm just by myself, so just got it to drip out the bleeder. I actually got a clutch pedal from doing that. Actually feels like it almost works all the way, but I'll bleed it some more when I get some help out here. Yeah, just got a little bit of wiring left to do. I mean, very, very little. I think 10 wires in total. I got a switch 12 volt and a ground. Both of these are for my little transmission computer. I guess that's what I'm calling it. Where is it? Where is it? This little guy right here. Oh, there we are. You can't see shit, but yeah, this little black box. It just locks out reverse. So, I think once you're moving, it locks out reverse, whatever the fuck. And then this guy here is for my car alarm, but it's a starter solenoid interrupter. So, it's like a kill switch, basically, if the car's on. Might as well hook that up. I got some gauges here to wire up because I want to, monitor my oil pressure, water temperature. I want to see that. I'll have some gauges down here, the little old school 3 gauges. Oh, get the fuck out of here, steering wheel. And that's it. Oh, and then for this harness, it's so dark in here. Sorry, people. Whatever this might go to. But this harness here, I just have very few wires to run. I just got a bunch of stuff because this computer is supposed to be under the hood, but I got the computer somewhere down there. Yeah, you'll see I got the computer all mounted up under the dash. It's close right behind the radio and the windshield wiper motor, which is right there. It's very close between it all, but it works. I got the computer, and then on bottom I got the fuse box. So that computer is supposed to be in the engine bay. I got it in here, but now I got all this extra shit, and I really don't want to cut it and splice it. I got plenty more room next to the glove box. I'll coil this up and get it over there. If I got 5 wires, I think, are these the 5? Wherever they're at, these are the 5. I got clutch, ignition, starter. Yeah, I think that's it for these 3. I think one was actually an auxiliary. So ignition, clutch, starter, and then on the other side is a fuel pump and a fan wire, which I've already ran my fan wire. You don't have to see everything. Anyways, a few more wires to hook up. This thing's gonna be ready to fire up tomorrow. The last thing I gotta do before I fire it up is prime my oil pump. How you do that, it's kind of easy for me. So the oil line, you got two plugs down at the bottom of your block down there. The one on the bottom has a temperature sensor. That's the one that's coming out. That's this one going into my oil filter. So I'll just take this off, spin this, get this hose up, fill this hose up with oil, then turn the engine over with the socket backwards, reverse rotation, and then that'll suck oil into the oil pump. And then the oil pump is primed, like I guess it is primed. And then you put the hose back on, pull your fuel pump fuse, crank the engine over, and that should pressurize up everything here. And I got my thermostat. Yeah, I got my little thermostat. And then somewhere in here I got my oil cooler. You can see the fucking fins. But anyways, it'll pressure up everything, so then it won't have a dry start. I got the plan. I really like how everything. I like how everything came out. Heater hoses. Where's the finger? Heater hose. Fuck, that looks. I didn't even bend them. That's just a straight fucking hose. That's how it comes. That's how it worked. Everything. I think I gotta clock this a little more. Right? Yeah, I think so. I gotta turn it a little more, and I'll even hide my temperature sensor a little better. This little air temperature sensor. But I think that's it. Hopefully we get a fire it up video tomorrow. Yeah, here you maybe have all these relays. So these two run my fans up here. That's what I don't like how the fans came out. But this is my fuses. I ran 8 gauge wire with the big ass fuses. Those are the big ones. I ran these to the relays, to the fans, and then these are fuses, smaller fuses and relays. This runs my headlights. So now that the headlights are going to be hella bright too, and can't wait. Anyways, here's all underneath. Everything got fucking painted. Little nasty welds, but I don't give a fuck, man. I'm gonna be driving this thing, man. Ain't no show. And all this other shit too, where a lot of shit was spot welded. I fucking welded a lot of shit in this inner fender here. I mean, it came with these braces and whatever, box all that shit in, but there was other shit that I took upon myself just to weld up. And then underneath, I'll come back after it's running. Damn fucking dent on the exhaust, son of a bitch. You got the torque boxes, front and back. Torque boxes are all in. I mean, it should be subframe connectors. They're somewhere. Yeah, there they are. Nice paint on the header. Maybe I'll scrape that off before I start it and burn it in, but whatever. It's here. I get all down here. You got a brand new goddamn fuel tank. Where is it? Yeah, fuel tank. Everything's all painted. And then the last thing, this exhaust tip came out tits. I don't think they say that anymore. I think they say clutch or something. That one's fucked. I'm gonna have to, they're clamped on, so I'll unclamp it, open it up, level it out, and tack it on straight. But anyways, yeah, there it all is. startup video coming up fucking next. I can't fucking wait. And then I gotta make, I think this last thing, I gotta make a little plate for that. But yeah, this is how I was testing everything. I'm not gonna do that until I get everything else wired up. I'm not gonna power up the computer, but this one fires up that fuel pump. Ooh, can't wait. So anyways, startup video tomorrow. Should be cool. You'll see these gauges working, all that shit. Here we go. Okay, I need to get the fuck to bed. Where are we at? Where are we at? Let's go. All right, good night, folks. See y'all for that startup video tomorrow. Fuck yes. Cool. All right, let's go.